So when you're asked to find the coordinates of a stationary point, you want those points where dy by dx is equal to 0. So in this case, we have an expression for y in terms of x, and we're asked to find the coordinates of the stationary point. So the first thing you do is you find dy by dx. You then equate that to 0. You solve for x, and then substitute to find the value of y. That gives you the coordinates. So dy by dx, because we have a plus, we have two terms, we differentiate each term separately. So 4x, the derivative of that is simply 4, and 1 over x minus 3. You can write that as x minus 3 to the power minus 1. So to differentiate that, you would simply multiply that power by 1. So you'd have minus x minus 3 to the power minus 1, which is negative 2. And then using the chain rule, you'd multiply by the derivative of x minus 3, which just happens to be 1. So that makes no difference. And then, because we're looking for the stationary point, you equate that to 0. And what we're trying to find is the value of x that makes that expression 0. So what we have is 4 minus 1 over x minus 3 squared equals 0. And the reason I say that is because the negative 2 simply means 2 in the denominator. This one is that one, that 0 is that 0. Okay, so that is where we are. Let's move either the 4 to the other side, or maybe because of the negative sign, let's move this whole term to the right-hand side. So we have 4 equals 1 over x minus 3 squared. Remember, what we're trying to find is x. I'm trying to find x. So we're somehow trying to simplify this. So I don't like that square sign there. So if I take the square root of both sides, that will simplify it. So I'll have plus or minus 2 equals 1 over x minus 3. And I can then either cross multiply, or if you like, multiply both sides by x minus 3, or flip both sides. So you have x minus 3 equals plus or minus 1 over 2. So that gives you two values for x. You can say x1 is 3 plus 1 over 2. And x2 is 3 minus 1 over 2. So x1 is 3.5, that's 7 over 2. And x2 is 2.5, or 5 over 2. So these are our two values for x. We then need to find values for y. So you'd substitute the value of x into your original expression here. So you'd substitute in the expression for y. So that's the expression you're going to be using for y. And that should give you your two values for y1 and y2. So if you put that in your calculator, that will give you 16 and 8. So your stationary points will be 7/2, 16, and 5/2, 8. So the question is asking for the coordinates of the stationary points, and that's all you need to do. You simply find the coordinates of x, or the x values that make dy by dx equal to 0, and then you find the corresponding values of y by substituting the values of x in the original equation. So that is your final answer.